Considered an opportunity for reawakening the spirit, the month of Ramadan is also a time of reviving rituals of the past. And what better place to discover them than at Topkapi Palace, as Elif Berekatli found out.
Here is where one of the most influential empires in history flourished. Istanbul's Topkapi Palace is now a museum and a major tourist attraction, but it served as the Ottoman royal residence for about 4 centuries until the empire's collapse in the 1920s. Covering a wide area with a long shoreline, Topkapi Palace contains several mosques, a hospital and even a mint. Home to as many as 5,000 people, the hustle and bustle was never ending. But there was one month in the calendar which was particularly important.
Ramadan was a major occasion for the royal family and their servers. Just like everywhere in the Muslim world, it created a spiritual atmosphere. People from all over the country were invited here to give the best Quran recitations, and it continued all month long. Many gifts were also presented to the court of the palace.
In Ramadan, Muslims are expected to fast from dawn until sunset and refrain from sinful behavior. That's why it was always a special occasion to break the fast.
A cannon would be fired in the palace. The Sultan would wait for his food right here at this special location. As you can see, you can watch both the Golden Horn and the Bosphorus from this point.
Many sultans would break their fast with attendants, mostly from the palace school Enderun, but they were on their own at the table.
Sultans always sat at the table alone. The Sultan's dinner was tasted by a servant before he started to prevent poisoning. Even his closest circles would eat away from him.
The harem was home to one of the closest people to the Sultan, his mother, as well as the concubines and the wives of the Sultan, and the rest of his family.
When it was time to break the fast, hundreds of pots of food used to be served here at this point, and the harem crowd used to come and grab their food and feed themselves in the eating areas further inside. And how they were told about the time to break their fast was also very interesting. Someone used to start hitting a big drum here.
As well as a completely different daily routine during Ramadan, more attention was paid to the iftar meal at sunset.
It was a time when the healthy side of Ottoman dishes surfaced more. The food displayed a diversity of flavors. Sweet drinks called sherbets were among the main items on the tables. There were 2 kitchens, one serving everyone else and one only preparing the Sultan's food.
One particular day in the holy month was among the most significant.
Every 15th of Ramadan, the Sultan would come here to visit the Holy Relics. They're a sacred trust holding Prophet Muhammad's holy mantle, his beard, tooth, footprints, sword, and letters, as well as many belongings of other prophets. Only special invitees would go along.
This meaningful visit was not only spiritual, but also festive.
The day after the Holy Relic's visit, trays of baklava would be distributed to the Ottoman soldiers. The troops would carry these soldiers to their barracks in a ceremony known as the Baklava Parade.
A visit to Topkapi Palace is always memorable, especially during the holy month when it's an opportunity to reflect on how full of activity and spirituality Ramadan here was in the past, just like it continues to be today. Elif Berekatli, TRT World, İstanbul.